morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. So, we are here with the reading from my Aqua Gang Gang. If you're new to this channel and this is your first time running into a live or a reading, please be sure that you take what resonates, leave what does not for whoever the hell it does belong to. I'm coming on here with a quick message for y'all because it is very, 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 very important for y'all to know. Things are shifting. And I know that we're constantly going through shifts and we're constantly going through personal battles and being at war with how we feel and where we are. And if we want to get rid of this person, if we want this person to stay, what we want to do, where we want to move, where we want to travel, what do we want? And how are we going to get it? First of all, the first step is acknowledging where you are, right? I feel like being able to consciously understand where you are and not put so much pressure on yourself based on where you want to be or where you see yourself being, knowing that it's happening, it's in the process, it's going to be somewhere that you end up is the motive. Welcome. If you hop in here, baby, let me know that you're in here. Hit me with a comment. Hello, how you doing? What it is. Um, the lack of control that many of you have had is crazy. I'm included. Okay. Um, someone's effed up about you. And I think many have had you effed up. So their fault, right? Like it is what it is. You fumble me, you just fumble. You know what I'm saying? There's like really no recovery. Good morning, Haley. Or Hail. Veronica, good morning. Um, so I feel like you need to allow people to fumble you. So many of you are trying to hold on to relationships and connections and energy that is terrible. And I feel like you're only holding on to that because you've been in the space possibly for so long. You've allowed yourself to get content. But then there are many of you who are transitioning out of that energy and saying, I'm good. I'm cool. This is no longer going to be a thing. Cutting things off where they stand. Um, some of you have been hurt. I don't know why, but babies just popped up. Marriage just popped up. Someone's having a baby. It may not be you, but I feel like someone you know, someone here is definitely bringing in new life. Um, there is a transition in moving, let alone just receiving something that you've waited on for a really long time. Someone needs to check the mailbox. I don't know what that's about. And a dentist appointment. I don't know, but I've been having dreams about teeth. So I do feel like a lot of you are just in this space of catering to self, participating, gifts. There's just lots and lots and lots of gifts. Good morning. I honestly feel like whoever fumbled you or whoever you feel you are detaching from has to realize that you are a person that doesn't mind space, right? I feel like every single Aquarius that I have met, including myself, loves the idea of love, is intrigued by what it would feel like and be like to genuinely be loved by somebody that understands your love language, understands what you need without you asking, without you forcing them to make the moves that are necessary in order to keep you comfortable and happy. It's simple as that. We have to be happy, you know what I mean, for us. The message that came to me broad as daylight today was be loyal. And many of you may think, well, be loyal to who? No, be loyal to you. Okay. Um, it's good morning, Cash. It's super important for you all to realize someone is looking to return to acknowledge what they've missed and who they fumbled. I think a lot of people that you've probably dated or had friendships with are coming to realization that your energy is just very unmatched. It's going to be hard to find a person that fits your vibe and brings what it is that you bring, even on a bad day. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's one of those things where when we're going through our worst as a sign in general, we tend to have this ability to kick things into the next gear. And the next gear may be too much for a person, right? Like something can set me off And I'll be like, okay, you know what, this is what I got to do to clear my mind. You may not know what I'm doing. You may not know what's going on. That's the problem, though. I feel like everybody is always constantly thinking, what is next? What does Aquarius have going on next in their mind? Um, so with that being said, it's like someone can't keep up. They can't keep up. Much strength and love from Australia. Oh, loving the vibe. Oh, it's been a long year in only June, huh? We're evolving. Oh, absolutely. And with evolving this season comes amazing growth in the sense of receiving, like I said, everything that you've asked for. I think a lot of you, again, have put a lot of pressure on yourself to meet certain deadlines. And there may really be deadlines. Maybe you have a bill that's coming up. Maybe rent is past due or due, and you're trying to figure out how you're going to accumulate or gather the money to do so. And I'm like, when you can imagine the universe really giving it to you. Whatever it is that you ask for, when you can center yourself, understand that you are one and connected with everything, which I know it's hard for a lot of you because you are just now getting into your spiritual journey. For a lot of you, this is very unusual, right? As far as having to catch up with things, but you're also having to catch up with yourself. There's something to unfold about yourself every single day. So I feel like we have to stop expecting other people to get it. We have to stop pissing ourselves off because people don't get it. People aren't going to get it. You are going down a completely different path. Your mind is much bigger than a lot of the people that you are surrounded with, even the people that you love. So if you wake up in the morning thinking you need more or feeling you need more, it's because you do. It's because you do. You're not normal. You know what I mean? Or average in the sense of what you want for yourself and how you imagine life. I will say many of you are, man, when I say it almost feels like a superpower, right? For you to be able to just know things. And I'm talking about know things. If a person is cheating, if a person is lying, if a person is hurt, if a person is sad, if a person is sneaky, you just know. But as you're evolving, I feel like it's important to recognize the lack of loyalty that you've had toward yourself. A lot of you are expecting a person to get it. A lot of you are expecting your job to get it, your friends to get it. And really, this isn't about them. It's not about them understanding or getting it. They really don't have to understand shit. What do you want? How does that look for you? Are you intentionally waking up every morning to do what it is that you would do if you were in position to have everything that you want? What are you doing for yourself? That girl may not understand. She may not cook. She may not clean. Your mama may not like her. Not gender specific, but if you're in a relationship with a person that hasn't been giving you what it is that you need, apply pressure and put down on self. If you have to get rid of a person, get rid of them. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna be irritating. It's frustrating as hell to feel like you've wasted time. But in reality, time is something that is fluid. And I feel like many of you are in this place of controlling time, controlling your space, right? Um, someone is not in the happiest space as far as realizing that they don't have you anymore. Um, I think that there are many people who can vouch to say that you've taught them things that they didn't necessarily know before. And so when this separation happened or when the detachment takes place, this person starts to pick up on all of the habits that you have placed on them naturally, not even forcing it. So your energy is definitely missed and it is definitely unmatched. I don't see anyone that you've been in contact with coming in contact with another person like you ever. And I do feel like maybe you've gone to several places with a person or you've experienced things with a person that you haven't necessarily experienced with someone else before. This person is definitely thinking about how can we get back to being back in that space. If that person has not done anything or, made any gestures to make things better in a sense where they've earned your trust, your loyalty, your love, we're not just giving out free energy. This shit, this shit is valuable here. My energy has been brewed up. You know what I'm saying? Like I've created the ability to be in this amazing space. So many of you aren't happy, but that's because you're allowing things that people have said, that people have done, um, to dictate what it is that you feel. I want to be able to teach every single person in this room. It's 38 of you. I have 4 likes. I need to get 10 likes so that way we can be sure whoever this message is for, it reaches. So go ahead and run that up when you can. No pressure to that. But I will say, you're always, that's so funny that I see this word. You're always going to be misunderstood, and people are always going to envy you. There's always going to be some type of jealousy. I feel like the jealousy even stems from, being in a space with those that you love. And I mean, truly love. A mama, a daddy, siblings, best friends, people that you grew up with. I'm talking about like from yay high. But when it comes to family specifically, the jealousy that is taking place is simply because they didn't have the mind to be as brave as you, to be as courageous, you know what I'm saying? And to be as blunt as you are, because everybody knows, and I don't know what it is, but I'm always saying, oh, Aquarius doesn't care. And if you're not an Aquarius, apply the story or the messages as needed. Because again, it does not have to just pertain to Aquas, but for the majority, knowing that it's an Aqua season, you're a badass. If I'm to put it like that, like if I'm to really sum up how I'm feeling right now for you, with you, this is baddie season. And I know for my fellas who are like, okay, Kia, you pushing it too far. This is this is it time. You're it. So I'm sometimes frustrated with the fact that we can't seem to get it all together at one time. We allow shit to linger for too long. Let me tell you something. Last night I was mad because I couldn't get into this dress. I'm a thickie. I'm a thicky. And I'm just like, you know what? I got work to do. I just got work to do. It was the simple fact that I really should have tried the dress on before I left the store, knowing damn well they sizes don't be true. But I'm telling y'all to say, I let that shit linger on for a really long time, to the point where I started cleaning up everything. I was so frustrated. I was like, fuck this shit. Dress don't want to fit. I got shit to do. We're about to organize every fucking thing. I don't even want to see clothes that I don't fuck with no more. Like, I was mad at the clothes. Like, wow. We have to stop letting things control our emotions. The person of your dreams is going to come in and it is going to fit like a damn puzzle piece. For the person that is coming back, and when I say back, I mean this is a person that you were dealing with that you actually really like, probably thought you had like a real vibe with. And you probably thought that things were going to take its course and work out in a different light, and you were going to experience a real love and a connection, a vibe, friendship, homies, lover, friends. You know what I'm saying? Like it was going to be all of that, and this person despised you. This person, or you despise this person now. This person has neglected just everything that you've put into the connection, even if it was a strong friendship. Lack of loyalty. So now we turn shit up, right? Things get a little spicy. People are upset that they missed out on the opportunity to glow up with you and go through what it is that you needed to go through mentally, emotionally, and physically. They were impatient. But I don't want you to carry the emotions that that person has placed on you and be impatient with yourself. You have to give yourself time. We're turning it up. Um, it's just it. Oh, oh, my mediators are in here. Hello, good morning. They speak of my thoughts. Amazing how accurate and how detailed you are. Sorry, y'all. I just like to go through them a little bit. I know my mediators be like, Kia, quit looking. But I like interacting with y'all. Um, so the message to, oh my gosh, okay, 11 thumbs up, 46 of you in here. I have worked And I feel like I spend a lot of time, of course, tapping into what it is that you all have going on. But my main goal, if you are new to this channel, you are new to this live, is to really, 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 really encourage you all to pay attention to how you are able to create a different life. I have asked for things that have showed up for me, and I've low key been shook. Like, oh shit, it's here now. What do I do? Not realizing that I was never really prepared for myself. I changed my life literally for me in a matter of like 4 to 6 months based off of putting in extra effort, extra time, and not taking no bullshit. I spent a lot of time in my head. I overthink everything. It's just a lot of anxiety that comes out of wanting more for yourself, knowing what you deserve, and running into shit that is not that. So I've been okay with saying no. Most people are like, oh, I know y'all seen that video with girls. Like, people say it's so hard to say no. And it's not. It's really not. If you value yourself and know your self worth and know what you will not stand for, that gives you only room to take in what is meant for you. I've coached a lot of people in the sense of, Kia, what do I do? What do I say? How do I handle this situation? You create a space of sanity for yourself, for one. Knowing your worth is important, and there are a lot of you who don't know how amazing you are, only because you are simply waiting on a person to tell you that. You may want flowers every damn day, and this, you've probably given hints of things that you like, and you're dealing with a person or around a person who does not show up for you in that matter. Leave if you are unhappy. Why force yourself to stay in a situation that truly doesn't make you happy? And for many, that may be something so simple, but it may be big for you. You are able to create the space as needed. I have a lot of you who have come to me and say, Kia, I haven't dated a person in a long time. There's nobody on my radar. There's nothing that I've been encouraging, nothing that I've been entertaining, and but you want love. No, you don't have to go out to a bar. You don't have to club. You don't gotta drink. You don't gotta smoke. You don't gotta be out there, but you gotta be available. Because even though you may not be the person that goes to the club, is kicking it every weekend, doing all this extravagant extra shit, baby, when your mind is together, you can step out at the gas station and run into your prince, your king, your queen, your person. It's about where you are mentally that creates the reality and the physical. You know what I mean? I am rich in spirit. I am rich at heart, and my mind is what I've trained to be in the space of luxury for me. And when I think about the things that I've manifested, it's because I've been able to see myself having certain things and also understand what it would feel like to have what it is that I want. I pride myself on being the queen of all manifestations, without a doubt. You don't have to wear fancy clothing, drive a fancy damn car, a luxury car, and have all of this amazing shit for people to see. You could be the richest person in the room and be basic as fuck. How do you feel is what's most important. I think so many people are stuck on what they see on the TV, what their friends have, or what they say they have. Because let's be honest, you're dealing with someone here is constantly hearing somebody's sobby ass story, made up ass energy. You just exude what's needed, and these people are looking to see, how can I be better than Aqua? How can I show up and be better than Aqua? When the whole time you're probably thinking about creating some shit. You're probably thinking about traveling, creating another business. You know what I mean? Like, you're thinking about something completely different, no competition. In 4 to 6 months, I have seen a major transition for myself. I'm teaching y'all how to do that shit because I feel like so many people are gatekeepers when it comes down to giving you guys the potion on how to be available for yourself and receive everything that you're asking for. If you haven't been entertaining a person, but you want to be loved, babe, you got to figure out a way to be available emotionally, consciously. You are literally putting up a block. Anytime you have a negative thought and you allow that shit to dictate how your day is going to go, you've blocked anything good from coming into you. Yes, we're human. We have emotions. Things piss us off. Things make us sad. Losing a person, not having a person, you know what I mean? Not being available for self, not getting that job right away. Like, there's a lot of things that I feel runs through your head that you do want for yourself, but it's how you are handling it and responding to yourself about it. Once you can understand that people are not going to get you, and that's not where you need to land focus, you got to get you. As long as you understand you and as long as you know where the hell you're going and what you want and what that looks like, and you learn to teach your, or you, yes, you learn to teach yourself how to feel the things that you want, how to manifest. Manifesting is, to me, probably one of the most, like I said, easiest things to do. Did it take some time to get to a point where I was always on that frequency of having what I want? Yes. And did I understand later that everything that I was manifesting wasn't going to show up in the order that I was manifesting it in, based on how focused was I on this? You focused on money, get to a bag. You know what needs to happen? There has to be action behind manifesting as well, because you are the source. You are the physical in need of the energy you are requesting. Your body is a shell that is able to touch. You're able to feel these things. Otherwise, everything in this life is energy. Money is energy. Love is energy. Okay? Like, everything is energy. So the amount of energy that you put into something, you will receive back. It's like a damn boomerang. Knowing your self worth is important. Being loyal to yourself is even more important. I feel like we have to get out of this space of waiting on people to be available for us the way that we would like them to. It's just not going to happen. This is why so many of you are in the position that you're in, as far as like, okay, damn, like, why do I feel something is missing? You feel something is missing because you aren't tending to yourself as needed. You can be in a relationship with a person and still focus on you. And if that person feels like you aren't giving them enough attention, or you're not doing the most for them, it's not the time. Because what they're going to have to understand is Aquarius is always going to have to focus on themselves first, no matter what position we're in. We are literally the starting sign to something ageless, if that makes sense to you. We are the beginning of something new. Look that shit up. So, any moment that you ever question your ability to make something happen or receive what it is that you want, you are the creator of that entire energy. It starts with Aquarius. We are the barriers of literally how things flow. Pressure, the amount of energy that we put into something literally comes back. So, if you give a little conversation here and there, you can't expect much from a person. If you're giving, yeah, okay, cool, low energy, babe, expect that person to give you lower energy. But if you do come across a person who's applying pressure, who's showing up for you in ways where you don't have to ask, you, it's just natural for them, don't run that shit off. Don't. So many of us are like, okay, I love you today. I love you kinda tomorrow. I love you next week. Then you may not like a person at all after 2 weeks. Aquarius, we are very iffy. But I feel like if you've allowed a person into your space and that person is still around, you are the one who have some thinking to do. You cannot force a person to literally get it together the way that you would think they should. Okay, you have to be able to voice your opinion to this person and let them know exactly what you need in this moment, because your transition is, I'm talking about your entire entity. Like, who you are as a person is evolving so far. So when you're going through these moods and you're in your mind and you're seeing things a certain way, a lot of people may be looking at you like, okay, is this person okay? Like, are you good? Is it me? When in reality, you are just so far ahead of time. You have to tell people what it is that you want to a T. If you want a specific type of love, a specific type of affection, express that. If a person has lost your trust, or you feel is lying to you, playing games, can't keep it real, whatever the case may be, express that. And then make your decision on whether or not you feel like this person deserves to be in your life or not. But don't force yourself to be in a position where you are stuck dragging things along when you don't have to. The amount of people that are looking to come back and reconcile with you and express their love, what they should have did, how they should have did better. They may not really apologize, but you know what it is like. I don't know why. That's how I feel. Somebody's coming off like you just supposed to know who they are. No, you're evolving every day. So I don't know what it's like, what this connection should be like based off of 6 months ago. You need people to show up for you more. You need people to show up for you in a different light. Be loyal to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Understand your self worth and understand what it is that you are genuinely asking for. Because whatever it is that you are asking for is showing up. We got to learn to balance out being up here. We have to learn to really, there's a moth right here and I will not deal with it. We have to learn to really understand how powerful we are as people. And you have to be able to stay stern on what it is that you want. What you say goes. How you see things shall be available, shall show up. Over the next 30 days, we are literally going to spend, just like we did last month, damn near every damn day updating ourselves on the energy that we exude, let alone are looking to receive. Today is going to be a different type of day. You are going to go through a shitload of emotions. A lot of you are feeling very uneasy about something. Something is very uncomfortable. A lot of you are in the space of getting out of that and understanding how in control you are right now. You may not have full control over your emotions, but you're understanding that you can will it back in. Saving yourself is important. Okay. Um, I hope that you all notice a shift in people's energy today based off of how you walk into certain rooms, the store, get out the car, just how you really give off this energy. And a lot of times when I'm doing this reading, I can feel it. Like I can literally feel how stern and intense things can be when a person is face to face with you or crosses your path. People are wondering, who is that? What they do? What they got going on? Whole time, baby, I'm an Aquarius. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Hello. I need a lot of you to get back into that nature of just being a bad motherfucker. And I know a lot of y'all don't like me cussing, but that's just how I'm feeling. So many of you just got it and don't even know you still got it. So be prepared for some calls, be prepared for some messages, be prepared for certain conversations that you don't really care to have. But it's okay to listen to people sometimes too. It's okay for people to, come back and acknowledge that, yeah, no, you weren't crazy, you weren't insane. You knew what it was, you knew what you were feeling, and you know what it's not going to be. But I hear you though. I hear you. And for the haters that consistently show up looking to be seen and acknowledged, take those L's. We're only taking W's, major W's. We're not taking any L's. Allow people to watch from a distance. People will have to continue to go through the traumas and the karmas that they have placed upon themselves. You are not in position to uh, teach a grown ass person anything. No, you are not that you are not that man's mother. You are not that woman's father. You are not that person's guide. You have to guide yourself before you can apply yourself harder for others. Show up for yourself before you show up for others sometimes. So, yes, unexpected phone calls, unknown phone calls, random text messages. Please avoid spam mail. But I do feel like a lot of you need to tend to yourself because you are inflicting a lot of pain, a lot of anxiety, and a lot of sickness on yourself. Mentally, whatever the mind says, the body triggers. Getting outside, getting some air, enjoying what it is that is being offered to you naturally is going to very much so help stimulate your process of thinking and where you are subconsciously. A lot of you need to continue to hold your head very, very high and understand that you may be in what feels like a terrible situation right now where you have to depend on other people, or you're just not getting what you want in a timely fashion. Everything is showing up for you. Everything is showing up for you. I want to go ahead and acknowledge I am doing personal readings again. So if you are looking to book a personal reading with me, hit my Instagram. It's the Kia Amore. I have changed my Instagram name because I've had a couple of pages who have decided to, I don't know what the hell, honey. And I have spammed those pages just because I'm like, either it's gonna work or it's not. But let me just change it to my name. Whatever. Um, so at the Kia Amore is my Instagram name now. Hit me up in my DM. Even if you have to send a request, I do see them. I do accept them. And we can, of course, set up a personal reading so that way I can give you the spiritual advisory that you need. And we can also tap into the needed messages, within the reading to be sure that you have clarity on whatever it is that's going through your life. But one thing I will tell you is be prepared for the things that do come up in these readings. I do very much so pride myself on being that intuitive and being able to literally tell you what it is that you shall expect. I'm not a psychic, but my intuition is everything. So if you are not prepared to hear the truth, if you are not prepared to really acknowledge a lot of things within self and go through the motions, because it's an ongoing thing. We don't just have a reading and it stops there, babe. It's a family here. Hit me up in my DM, slide through my shit, and I'm available for you. Absolutely, I am available. I want to be able to teach every single person that I've come in contact with. I hope that this didn't cut my audio, but how to really manifest the life. So I love, love, love you all, and I will see you guys in my next video. We outie. Let me make sure I'm checking these comments. Oh, Farzana, not you getting upset with me. Hello. I do like reading these comments. I don't have much time. Good morning from New York. Good morning. Good morning. You are the source for sure. Yeah. I love this energy that y'all have though. I love this energy that y'all have though, for real. Um, yeah. It's even, before I let y'all go, I do have to say this. What's even funnier and what's crazier is for the people that come in here and do troll, right? Because that's just what people do. I have a dark sense of humor, so the shit don't bother me like it bothers, what I'm saying, my gang. Because I feel like in reality, I got some writers, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't bother me at all because, like I said, my sense of humor is just like, that shit is low key funny to me to know that people have this buildup of or feeling like the only way that they can gravitate attention is by being negative or being um random and saying shit knowing they don't actually know people. So I see it all the time where, even celebrities and people on posts and things like that, they have a bunch of people in the comments who are giving them grace and gratitude and supplying positivity. And then you get to those comments where they're like, you're ugly, you're this, you're that, you're blah. Why would you do this? Why would you do that? And it's like, those people are so invested and what other people who have the courage to even put their face on a camera, or, you know what I'm saying, build something, that person is so invested on figuring out or trying to figure out a way to break the person that has the actual bravery. So I want you guys to all understand that yes, there are going to be people who envy you, who lie to you, who talk shit to you, who try to make you feel bad, who push out a lot of these things, right? But them motherfuckers ain't paying no bills. They're clearly watching and invested in what you have going on. And a lot of times it's inspiring to them whether or not they say it or not. So I just want you all to have enough common sense to understand that you have full control over what things look like for you. People are going to do and say things that don't matter. Um, and if you aren't, you know, where I am as far as taking on dark humor, then it may bother you. It may irritate you, but there's a lot of things that you can avoid, and there's a lot of things you don't have to respond to. Simple as that. Not everybody's going to like you, but you place a boundary, which creates a line of respect. As long as you have respect for yourself, karma misses nobody at all. So when motherfuckers be talking shit and they be like, you know, just when people have opinions about things that I know for a fact they don't know, I'm like, okay, like I'm glad you woke up and thought about something today. I need you guys to all keep that energy. Keep that energy. Um, let's go. You let the trail rock out. I'm crying. I love you all. You guys are amazing to me, even for the ones that don't have much security inside. If you needed someone to tell you that you're a dope ass person, be a dope ass person every day. Before I go, I got 57 of you in here with 21 thumbs up. What's our word today? What's our word today? Money. Just put that shit in the comments. Put it in the comments. Because right now, we're manifesting money. I'm putting out a video based on how I manifest money, how I gravitate money, and that's going to be the energy for the day. Everybody wants money. Everybody wants financial freedom. Everybody wants to be able to have that frequency with money and know that it's coming. So thank you. Okay? Money, 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 money. Run it up, 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 run it up. Yeah. That's the focus today. We could care about what, you know, Benjamin had to say 2 weeks ago, what Clara was talking about at work. We could care about what any of these people was talking about. Money. Money. Top right to like the video. Yes, thank you. Tap it. Hey. Money in the comments. Money in the comments. Money in the comments. That's the energy today. I love you all. I have a dinner to go to today, so I'm about to get myself together. Your girl is just okay. And I'm finishing a vlog. So for all of you, Aqua Gang family, just I feel like y'all showed up to the barbecue, y'all made plates, and then you dipped. And I'm not fucking with it. Go and check out my not my Instagram, my YouTube channel. It's a new channel for my vlogs. It's also tapping into my crazy ass life, things that I got going on. Yeah, go and tap in over there. And this isn't a wig, babe. It's not a wig, babe. Um, Not the spam on the, oh my gosh, I love your wig. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Where are my mediators at? Thank you. Tap into my vlog channel at Kia Cartel, but it's going to show up as Kia Amore. We're running it up over there too. I am going to be doing a cash giveaway that I'm actually super excited about because I want to be able to give back to somebody how I feel I am giving. Like, I want to be able to just give back. I do. There's a lot of things that I have that I want to be able to give to people, that I've just, bought over time. And it's just been on my mind to really, like, do something for the collective, do something for my family over there. So, Kia Amore is my vlog. If you have to put in at Kia Cartel, that's what will pop at. But I do want to say that I appreciate every single one of you that do pop in on my lives. And yeah, we're going to run it up over there. So, we out. Bye.